The language of kindness can be heard by the deaf and seen by the blind. Good afternoon, Toastmaster Shishmita, fellow Gavles, and distinguished guests. I want you all to close your eyes for a moment and think of the word power. What did you see? Did you see a king on a throne, a billionaire on a private jet, or a soldier with a weapon? Now you can open your eyes. Most people think that power is something that we have, money, rank, or muscle. But today, I have the strongest power that you have ever witnessed. It doesn't even cost 100 fils. It doesn't need a title, and it can be carried with the smallest part, our hands. That power is kindness. Kindness is a small seed that can be planted around the house to bloom everywhere else. I learned the true meaning of kindness by watching my mother. When I was in grade 4, my mother was my class teacher, and there was a boy who was diagnosed with ADHD symptoms. His world was loud and confusing. He would throw his tiffin on the ground, he would scream during lessons, and out of frustration, he would hit other students. The classroom's atmosphere was filled with anger due to the boy's attitude and behavior. The counselor also advised the parents to take it easy for the boy. But with the parents' request, my mother has taken the risk and asked for some more time to change the boy's attitude and behavior. My mother met their parents, who were both very busy doctors. They were heartbroken, feeling like they had failed their son. But my mother said to them softly, "He doesn't need a new school, he needs some time with you. You teach him patiently at home, and I will be his shield at school." For 6 months, I saw my mother. When he would throw his tiffin on the ground, my mother wouldn't scold him. Instead of that, she would help him pick it up. When he would scream during lessons, my mother would whisper to him. My mother showed extra kindness when the world wanted to give extra punishment. Slowly, the miracle happened. The hitting stopped, the tiffin stayed on the desk, and the screaming also stopped. At the end of the term, his parents came to meet my mother. I saw tears in their faces. They said to my mom, "We are doctors by profession. We treat bodies, but you are the real doctor. Your kindness has treated my son's heart." Son's heart. That day I realized kindness is not a weakness, but it is one thing to admire it, and another thing to use it when things get difficult. And I learned that, but the real lesson of kindness is not taught in a classroom. It is taught in silence of my home. My mother is a teacher, a profession that needs to give away their heart every single day. One afternoon, my mother came back from school, completely exhausted. She looked pale, she was sluttering, and she had a severe headache. She then fell onto her bed and fell a heavy sleep. Suddenly, my mom rushed towards the washroom but could not make it in time. She vomited right on the floor. My father was at the office, my brother was not yet home, and my mother was just too weak to even move. She simply went back to bed and fell a heavy sleep. I stood there staring at the floor. To be honest, I was disgusted. The smell was terrible. My stomach turned. I just took a step back, thinking that my father will come back from office and clean it up. I just thought of closing the door and running away. But then I saw my mom's tired face, and I remembered the boy from class 4. When he would throw his food on the ground, my mother didn't feel disgusted. She felt him as a human. How much love my mother showed to a stranger's child, and how can I ignore my mother who carried me for 9 months and helped me at the age where I could not even speak. The inspiration from the first story gave me the strength. I didn't see a mess anymore. I just got down on my knees, started to mop, clean, scrub, spray air freshener until it smelled like home again. After some time, my mother woke up and she saw the clean floor and asked me out of confusion, "Did you do this? Weren't you disgusted?" I said to my mom, "I remember the boy from class 4. How you cured his heart with patience and kindness. Just like that, I'm trying to cure your severe headache by cleaning the floor." My mother just pulled me into a hug so tight that I could even feel her heartbeat. That hug was better than any trophy I have ever earned. Kindness is not a chore, but it is an act of gratitude. So, dear Gavles, look at your hands for a moment. They might be small, they might not hold lots of money or a big degree yet, but they are powerful. Kindness doesn't need strength to lift weights, money to buy gifts, and authority to give orders. It just needs a good heart. As I conclude, I leave you with a quote. No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. Thank you.